right up to trivia. So if you're stopping down, you've got the Otters Hour show from 6 to 7, then trivia night here, which I'm going to stick around for because we have Nintendo 64 trivia that I think I can nail for my team. So see some of my team will be making their way in. And also, you can try the Maxi and Cheese cheeseburger that's on the menu here for this month. Specially chosen and created by the Otters captain, Kyle Maximovich. That I think has 2 cheeseburger patties, mac and cheese on it, and then the rest of your burger fixings. So
I'll definitely be trying one of those.
That's where I'm at too. Once we wrap this thing up,
well,
actually, you could probably have one on air because there's not like there's any cameras. So if you get anything on your face, nobody's going to see it. That's the beauty.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why they let me on the radio.
I was going to say you got a face for the radio.
Exactly, boys. Well, as we get kicked off with the show here, I do have a pair of tickets that I'm going to give away for the Saturday, November 17th game. The Otters take on the Niagara Ice Dogs. You guys have already handed the Ice Dogs a loss early in the season, but a chance to see that again up in 2 Saturdays because the Otters go to the road this weekend, come back home, and, man, 6 of your next 8 games are on home ice to end November following this road trip when we go up to Owen Sound. But, yeah, feel free to stop by. Come check us out. We'll be here till 7 o'clock. With Otters Hour, Alex Gritz, Erie Otters forward, and Ryan Martin, Otters defenseman. But, guys, coming off of a solid weekend for this team, and where this team was, start of the season, we saw the game against Flint, kind of took a dip down a little bit, but all of a sudden here, 7 out of your last 9 games this team has won. What has been part of the turnaround, and what's kind of clicked here over the last couple of weeks? And I know that you guys have kind of been on the shelf a bit. I think, Ryan, you've played a little bit more than Gritzy has. He's been out for a couple of weeks now. But even in that locker room, is there something different that you kind of feel from start of October to where this team's at right now?
Well, I think just as the season goes on here, guys are getting closer, and our team chem is building, and it shows out that we're playing on the ice the right way. And, with the team we have, it's what we're going to need to be successful. So it's a matter of getting the other team's skin and just working hard every shift on every puck and on every play. So
the same. Gritz, if you notice the same, I know you came in as a first-year Otter last year, and the way this team picked up momentum towards the end of the season, you're starting to see some of that togetherness and that gel that was there towards the end of last season right now where this group is at over the course of the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, for sure. One thing that I really noticed when I came here to Erie was that, no matter what, winning or losing, all the guys are always so close. And and when you're winning, it makes it that much better. So I think, with the success we've been having lately, we've been doing a lot of good things on the ice, but off the ice, we're a really tight-knit group, and I think that goes a long way.
So I know you guys on that road trip didn't play in the 3 games, but we go up. It's one of the longest trip of the season. We go up to North Bay to start. Otter team's rolling. The guys are rolling. I'm sure you guys are watching the game. Boo stood on his head for much of that game, and then all of a sudden you get the third period, and there's a minute left. And after all that hard work this team put into it, you find yourselves down 1-0. What's going through your minds just watching that hockey game? Because it was pretty entertaining to call.
Oh, yeah.
If you're watching it and you're mixed in with the emotions, when you saw the team have the lead 2-0, then you get to down by 1 goal with just a minute left. What was going through your heads?
Yeah, it was definitely an interesting game. I think we had close to 45 shots that game. So we definitely did good at getting pucks on their goalie, and he did a great job. But as it came down to the end there, we kind of lost it a little bit, and then they scored with like 30 seconds left to take the lead, and we were like, man, that's tough. That's a tough one to lose. That's really tough. But then a huge play off that face-off. It was awesome, and just a ton of emotion. I could see the emotion in our guys too. It was a really emotional win for us, and those are really no quit in our game, and I think that was a huge part. And obviously the shootout was entertaining too, going so many rounds.
I was going to say 12 rounds in a shootout.
Yeah, the
and
record.
How nerve-wracking is that to watch? Not to mention, if you're Dan Murphy, you get to face.
Oh yeah.
You stop 10 of 12, that's wild. But
couldn't imagine
to be a spectator watching a 12-round shootout where you live and die on every single shot. Next guy that came up. Was anybody texting down to the bench to say, here's who's got to go next? Because when you get past your first 3 to 5 guys, it's got to be just who's up next. Just start picking.
At one point, nobody was scoring, so I was like, hey, just put
so
anybody out there.
And neither one was scoring. So, the shootout is definitely one of the most nerve-wracking appearances of a hockey game for sure.
So it goes all 12 rounds, and that was the part where I was at watching. You mentioned nobody scored. Everybody was going 5-hole. Kind of that same move, and I think it was Curtis Henry for us kind of broke it up and almost finished it on the backhand. But with that, so the team goes on. Brendan Selland nets the winner. Looking at that, if your number's called, you have a go-to move in the shootout? You got something you go for? You got one?
Oh, yeah.
Are you able to share it with us, or is it?
Yeah, I can share it, but I mean, it doesn't work very often. But I can share it. But no, it's I don't know. I feel like it's good just to have a move. You know, you do when you come down that goal. You just have a plan. I mean, you know, obviously things change depending on where you see the weakness in that goalie and whatever. But you know, I don't know. I'd love it if my name was called. I think it'd be pretty cool.
Marty, the rate you guys are going with shootouts, like they keep popping up. It's like every third game there's a shootout right now. But Marty, what about you? You got to have something. I mean, there's something in your sleeve, right?
Yeah, I do have something, but it would take a good 15 rounds maybe for me to get in there. But I'd like to bring it to my backhand as much as possible. So maybe something like that. But it would have to be some really long one for me to get in there for sure.
Here's the thing. I missed the leg kick. Do you remember when Crosby and Ovechkin
against Montreal?
first came in?
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
I was at that
awesome.
game. But the
I still watch that.
Last home goal that Mary Lemieux scored before he retired, too.
Yeah.
That one. But where's that gone? Because that was like the go-to move. Once Ovechkin and Crosby came in, they started the shootout. And then it kind of just faded out, and nobody did the leg kick anymore.
It's definitely not as easy as you think.
No?
Yeah, and I feel like you got to come down with a lot of speed if you're going to do the leg kick. Like, you got to really be good at selling it. Like, I don't know.
It takes a lot of skill.
Yeah, you got to be pretty highly skilled to do that.
I think you guys can bring it back, though.
Somebody bring it back.
I think somebody can bring it back, right?
Yeah.
If I'm going to see it, I'm going to lose my mind on the broadcast. I know that somebody's going to toss it, do the leg kick, and get the shot in. The other thing is, because Brendan Selland scores that winner, and everybody does the same celebration. It's now down to one. Go down to one knee.
The old one knee. It's a classic.
Classic?
It is
we
a
got
classic.
Nothing else?
I don't know. You're just so fired up in the moment.
Yeah,
it's just like, I don't know. It feels good sliding on one knee, and I love it.
I'm not saying you got to hide a cell phone under the net or something like that, like in the NFL. But we got to find something. We look at what like the Carolina Hurricanes do, and some of the fun things that they do up and down the ice. Did you ever think of adding something like that in? Marty, you're on the leadership squad here.
I know. Yeah, maybe if some guys want to do that, I guess we can figure that out. But I don't score too often, so that'd be up to our goal scorers.
Well, guys,
maybe our buddy Alex Skritz over there score a couple.
It's all you. Inventive, come back, and some of those celebrations out of like the NHL games or something.
Yeah, like what Carolina does. I think that it's cool. I mean, it's unique. I mean, it's their own thing. But I think it'd be kind of fun to do something, like that. But.
So back to the road trip, guys. I know I got a little sidetracked there with these shootouts. We got another one to talk about a little later on, but was it tough to watch that game Friday night? I mean, really, the start wasn't there for the group. You went on 5-0 in the first, but as you're watching, is it one of those games you're like, okay, you know what? We kind of didn't have our stuff to start. Let's get through this one and go on. Yeah. Let's get on the bus and get going here.
Right. I mean. Yeah, it's tough watching. I mean, you never want to see the boys go down early like that. You obviously want to be out there to help out. But, you know what? It was one of those games, we didn't do a whole lot of things wrong. Like, I mean, we obviously didn't play our best.
Was great. Like, you guys came bounce right back in the second. It was just...
Yeah, the second was good. Even the third... the first was, we gave up, 5 goals. But, I mean, at the end of the day, we were doing some good stuff. I mean, it's something, obviously, we don't want to happen. Losing 6-1. But, I mean, there was stuff that we could build off of, and we were just, you gotta have a short-term memory. You can't dwell on it. You just gotta move on. We had a game Sunday in Sault Ste. Marie. That's all we had to think about, and we got the win there, and that was good.
Does a day off help like that? I mean, after a loss or even in the bus ride and everything, to have the day off to kind of, I get it in play, but when you look at it, you have the day to just kind of just relax and get right back into a groove and settle down, forget about last night, and then get ready for the hockey game for Saturday. Is it nice to wind down like that? Or would you rather get right back at it?
Well, yeah, I think an off day is always good on the road because, you get that chance to get your mind off the games coming up, and it's a chance to refocus and get your body and your mind prepared for the next game. And I think that's very important when you're on an extended road trip where you're driving 10 hours. So.
Yeah, I agree with that too. I mean, obviously it's good to take care of yourself that day off, but I don't know, it's kind of situational. The night before, have a bad game, personally, or the team has a bad game, you just want to kind of, I don't know, speaking for myself, like, just want to get back out there. And, yeah, just fix it right away. But, yeah, I mean, those long road trips, they can be, they can be tough. But, I mean, yeah, it's good to have the day off. But, sometimes I'm fine playing 3 days in a row.
You do have the day off. You guys went and saw Venom at the movie theater. What's the review? Any good? Should I go see it, or should the fans go see it?
I highly recommend it. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I mean, it was interesting. Like, it was kind of, would you say it was kind of a superhero movie?
Yeah, kind of a superhero movie. A little comedy mixed in there, too. It was definitely, I definitely had fun watching it. So.
I had a great time watching it. I mean, I won't spoil it for anybody, but definitely enjoyed it.
See, I went earlier than you guys, and I went and saw Star is Born. So I don't know if you guys were going to go.
How was that?
It was pretty good. It was actually, I like seeing, like Patty, go to see some of the
you guys
Oscar movies and stuff like that. So some of the ones maybe the guys aren't into, but I enjoyed myself on seeing A Star is Born. Definitely go see it. I was impressed with Lady Gaga's acting prowess. That was the one thing that was holding me back. I didn't know what to expect, but it was really good. But yeah, so you have the day off, and then get to the game. You see that Matthew Villalta is going to start, and all of a sudden he doesn't start. You guys hear what happened?
Yeah, I heard what happened. It's crazy.
So they go to warm-ups, Marty. I'll fill you in. So they go to warm-ups. Villalta's scheduled to start, and the linesman comes across during warm-ups and stepped on the back of his leg and sliced open the back of his leg. He had to go to the hospital, get stitched up. So that's why Villalta didn't play. He wasn't even on the bench.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So the linesman, I've never heard anything like that, but a linesman cut open the goalie for scheduled to start. He's out for like 4 weeks. Just how deep that cut was. But another shootout win for the team, and you guys have also found a knack for beating top 10 teams in the last couple of weeks too. You beat Mississauga when they were in there. You beat Ottawa when they've been in there for a few weeks now, and then Sault Ste. Marie. You guys get up for some of those games a little more than others, or is it when you look across the ice and you see that's number 8 in the country in the CHL, let's take it to them.
No, you're definitely aware of it. I mean, you know when you're playing a good team, when you're not. But I mean, kind of treat every game the same. I mean, I think now it's just we're kind of, starting to get to what we do best. And I think we're one of those top 10 teams too. And when we're doing the right things, and I think lately we've been really good. And I think that's the reason we're beating these teams is we are just as good of a team. I mean, it's this league. It's very deep. I mean, any team can win on any given night too. So you got to take that into consideration. I mean, you have to have the same mindset every night, and you can't take a night off.
Marty, you glad this one's over? That road trip? You glad a lot of these road trips are done with? Like we went out east already. We hit Ottawa. We went all the way up north, and then we got Owen Sound next. Like travel is kind of limited from here on out, at least with the long trips.
Yeah, it's nice to get those long trips out of the way. It's a grind, so it's always easier to get them done early when you have lots of energy. So, but yeah, it's good to get results on the road, and we're going to need to continue to do that.
Less weather for Dougie to putt.
Yeah, exactly. We avoid this winter weather up there, so that was good.
Guys, we're going to take a break. We'll come back with more Otters Hour. Alex Gritz, Ryan Martin here with us. We're at Molly Brannigan from 6 to 7 o'clock. We're giving away a pair of tickets a little bit later on here for the Saturday, November 17th game. The Otters take on the Niagara Ice Dogs. But we got more coming up after this break. You're listening to the Erie Otters Radio Network on CBS Sports Radio 96.3 and 1260.
Together, Highmark Blue Cross Blue Shield and AHN St. Vincent Hospital make it easier to get quality care by investing in new facilities close to home, like an enhanced emergency department, renovated operating suites, an all-new cancer center, and the Eastside Health and Wellness Pavilion opening in 2019. Highmark and AHN St. Vincent. Together for health. Together for you. Visit togetherforerie.com to learn more.
Every time you enter the doors at New Motors, you're guaranteed to find the most experienced team in town. They understand the value of teamwork, provide great customer service, fight to get you the best price, and at the end of the day,
outstanding customer service is our goal.
Only at New Motors.
When you visit, remember, tell them Larry sent you.
Meet you at Molly's before the game, after the game, or for the game. The Modern Irish Pub is the Otters away game headquarters with live stream broadcast. Molly Brannigan's hospitality is rivaled only by her cooking. Our new menu features the finest homemade Irish fare, along with a wee bit of the unexpected. Happy hour is the perfect pregame. Score with buy one, get one appetizers and discounted drinks. And don't forget to try our Otters Signature Sandwich, the ultimate fan food. Molly Brannigan's, just north of Perry Square on State.
This holiday season, my good friend gave to me 7 Powerball tickets, 6 match 6 chances, 5 cash buys, 4 cash for lives, 3 pick 3s, 2 Mega Millions.
Pennsylvania lottery tickets make great gifts, like the new Cash Kringle, with top prizes of $100,000. Players must be 18 or older. Please play responsibly. Benefits older Pennsylvanians every day.
And best wishes from the lottery.
An Erie landmark since 1953, Nunzi's Place serves generous portions of great food at reasonable prices. Family owned for almost 60 years, Nunzi's prepares the finest Italian cuisine in Erie. Come see why the Erie Times News said Nunzi's is known for food that tastes good. Nunzi's Place, located at 2330 East 38th Street near the Bayfront Connector. To call for reservations or place an order for takeout, call 825-2940. Nunzi's, known for Italian food that tastes good since 1953.
At ServPro in West Erie County, no job is too big and no question is too small. So when fire or water damage strikes your home or business, call on ServPro in West Erie County at 814-806-1987. That's where you'll find a team of specialists that's faster to any size disaster. So when the things that matter most are on the line, call ServPro in West Erie County, 814-806-1987 to help make fire and water damage like it never even happened. Franchises are independently owned and operated.
Northern Pennsylvania Regional College. Where are we? The answer is right here, in your hometown, in your neighborhood, in your community. We are here offering 2-year degrees in workforce development where is needed the most. With evening classes, our students can balance life and work without having to leave their community. Visit regionalcollegepa.org for our degree options and application process. Northern Pennsylvania Regional College. This could change everything.
Love where you live? Find yourself here with NPRC and enroll for spring 2019.
As a CEO, I want the best from our employees. In return, they want the best from their company, especially when it comes to their health benefits. That's why we choose UPMC Health Plan. It gives our employees in-network access to the best doctors and hospitals, including the world-class care of UPMC. And the best part? It's affordable for all of us.
For the quality, affordable coverage your company deserves, here's the plan, UPMC Health Plan.
You're listening to the Otters Hour on CBS Sports Radio, 96.3 and 1260.
Stand by. And welcome back to Otters Hour. I'm Aaron Cooney, your host here, joined by Alex Gritz and Ryan Martin of the Erie Otters. We're at Molly Brannigan's here live until 7 o'clock. We're giving away a pair of tickets a little bit later on here. You can ask your questions for the guys if you have anything. Also tweet them in if you want to the Otters account. We'll be following that along as well. But these tickets good for the Saturday, November 17th game. The Otters host the Niagara Ice Dogs because once they come back from the road against the Owen Sound Attack, 6 of their next 8 games are on home ice. So a nice little home stand. We're going to go back to the road for a little bit, and then we're at Christmas break, so let's get there pretty quick. And also, you can come try the Maxi and Cheese cheeseburger. I know our friend Jack Martin's got one. We'll look for a review here in a little bit. We got a thumbs up, so we'll see how those Kyle Maximovich inspired sandwiches turn out. And we'll try to get one of my own here.
I want to get one of my own.
So try it out. Well, to go maybe on the way out. But here, guys, I know we're heading back on the road. As you round out one road trip, you go right back out and take on Owen Sound. But this team has been able to find success on the road. I know we changed up the routine a little bit, going up to Guelph for that up and back, where we ate earlier before we got onto through the border. We stopped at Chef's in Buffalo, and then made that pit stop at Tim Hortons before we got to the rink in the hockey game. Did that do anything? Is that different? Does that break things up, give you a more normal feel? If you were on home ice, you get to drive into the rink and stop at Tim Hortons or whatever and have your usual meal and then get there. Did it help? Did it add anything?
I mean, we gave up 3 in the first, so, we kind of had a slow start.
I wasn't expecting that, especially at the coffee stop. I was like, these guys are going to be buzzing as soon as we get things going here, drop the opening puck.
Definitely weren't buzzing to start the game, but, we were lucky enough to turn it around that game. But I don't know. I don't know. Some guys have their own thing they like to do, and some of it's good. I mean, some of the stuff we did there it was fine, but it just depends. Whatever, you gotta make do with whatever. So,
is it better to be if you're on the road, you have the day in the hotel and then go to the game? Is that break things up a little better for you, Marty, or would you prefer just hop on the bus, drop me off, play, get back on the bus and go?
Well, I definitely rather stay in a hotel. Just gives your legs a chance to recoup a bit. When you're on the bus, you're all cramped up. And, it's always tough to get the legs going on the road when you're driving the day of the game. But yeah, this year we've just, I don't know what's been causing us to be better on the road. I think we're just showing up and we know how to play in this league a little better from an year extra for experience, and I don't know, hopefully we can keep it going. So.
How hard is it to sit there and watch the games and not play in them? I know you were banged up a bit last year too, Marty. Gritzy, you only missed one game last year, and now this injury's kept you out of the last 3 weeks, I think it is.
Seven
games in the last 3 weeks here. Is it tough not being on the ice and just having to watch what's going on and knowing, like, man, what I would have done there, maybe things would have been different?
It's brutal. It's the worst.
Yeah?
Just want to do anything to be out there. I mean, you obviously want to be out there to help the team, and it's never fun sitting in the stands watching. But I mean, just you want to be out there as much as you can. I mean, you want to be a difference maker, and you definitely sucks to sit in the stands.
Yeah, it's definitely a frustrating experience when you're watching the team playing from the stands. But it's just a matter of trying to get better and. Taking your rehab very seriously and coming out when you're ready to go and playing even harder than you were before you got hurt. So, yeah, obviously it sucks not playing and all, but we'll hopefully be back here for this weekend and we'll be ready to go.
Well, with that, is there anything that did you ever pick anything up differently watching the game as opposed to being on the ice? Like maybe, I don't know if it's schemes or certain ways another team sets up and on their breakout and then heads out. Is that anything that you take down to the locker room or what you see differently for being a little up higher than on the ice level?
Well, from the stands, it's definitely, you can see the game a little better. You can see the whole ice and you can see how the other team's moving and what options are available for players that maybe they don't see when they're, right on the ice level. But we don't really talk with players in the room during intermissions or anything.
No, it's definitely a slower game up top.
Yeah.
Up top. I mean, down on the ice, there's a lot going on. It's fast. I mean, there's you got to get ready to go for your next shift. I mean, there's a ton going on, and sometimes when you're up top, you can kind of see a lot more. You can see what's going on, and honestly, can kind of put that in the memory bank and use it as a tool, for when you get back in, and it can help you.
I can tell you, there's a huge difference for me too. Like watching, there's some rinks we go to when we go this weekend with Owen Sound. Probably one of the tougher
you're right
places.
On top of it.
It's a tough place to call a game. When we go, I think Marty, you would have been with us when we went to your rookie year. We were in Ottawa. We had to go play up there where the Senators play.
Yeah.
So when you're way up top, and you can watch the game from where the actual press boxes are in those NHL buildings. And you're above the 20,000 people. Man, it is so much slower and easier to call than compared to being right on top of it like this. So I totally understand the difference, and I don't know how you guys think the game so quickly because you literally have fractions of a second to make a play when that puck's on your stick with how quick that game moves. But for you guys, I know we're hoping to get you back on the ice. What's it like to be back in practice? And I stopped by just to take a peek. Regular jerseys for you guys. I didn't see the non-contact or anything like that. Happy to get back out there and get rolling here.
Definitely good to get back out there. It's not fun having to go to the rink and do rehab and stuff. So it's good to be back out there practicing with the boys, and I'm excited to play this weekend.
Marty, for you the same?
It's obviously nice to get back. The legs are a little tired after not playing for so long, but that's what practice is for, and we're getting ready for this weekend, so it'll be fun.
Is it hard to adjust to get right back into the game? I know you get a handful of practices yesterday, today, and the next 2 days here as we get set for the trip Saturday and Sunday where we're in Owen Sound. Is it hard to adjust and get right back out there? Are you kind of looking to that first shift to really punch you right back into form?
Yeah, the first couple of shifts will definitely be tough, but it's just a matter of simplifying your game and just keeping it simple, working hard, making quick, hard passes and stuff, and just getting involved in the game as early as you can. That'll be key for us.
Yeah, definitely a little tired, but I mean, I'm eager to play. I feel good, and I'm ready to go.
This team's won 7 of the last 9 hockey games, and one of the things that I keep seeing, and I know this is every team kind of has their suit or their helmet or whatever that goes around, kind of like the player of the game. But this year it's the construction outfit, and on the back it says "Start Over." What's the meaning of that for the hockey team? And when you put that on, what is the message that's coming across?
I think it's kind of like what I said earlier, having a short-term memory. I mean, good night or bad night, it's in the past. The past can't control it. And if you have a good game, that's great. I mean, that's awesome. But I mean, you can be happy, for the time being. But you gotta have a short-term memory and focus on the next game. I mean, that's really important because if you dwell on it, it's going to get in your head and it's going to consume you, and you're not going to perform like you should. So I mean, it works both ways, good or bad. You got to start over and just hit the reset button and focus on what's next.
But same, Marty, like it's.
Yeah,
you
exactly
look at
like Ritzy says. Yeah. It's a start over is like a reset. It doesn't matter if you play good or bad or okay. It's a reset. Get ready for the next one. So.
This is Otters Hour. I'm Aaron Cooney, joined here by Alex Gritz and Ryan Martin of the Erie Otters, and we're here at Molly Brannigan's till 7 o'clock. Still got a pair of Otters tickets that we'll be giving away a little bit later on here for a future Erie Otters game. You can also trade them in, too. If you can't go to this one, they're good. You're actually my personal seats, so you're going to get some good seats in the house.
Oh, yeah.
You can trade those in if you're not able to make that Saturday game. You can go to something that does work. But you guys do head back on the road into Owen Sound. And when you look at it, the last year didn't win a game up there. It seems like it's a tough place and a tough building to play. Tight, kind of compact. There are challenges with that building that you have to go and that you face when you play the Owen Sound Attack up at the Harry Lumley Bayshore Community Center.
Yeah, their barn's tough to play in. Their boards are really lively. It's shaped a bit different too. The neutral zone's pretty small, but I mean, it is what it is. That's stuff you can't control. We're both playing on the same ice surface, so they're a good team. We're a good team, so it'll be a great game. I mean, we're going to have to bring our A game and do everything we can to get a win.
Yeah, exactly. It's a small barn. There's not going to be a lot of room out there, not a lot of time, but it's just a matter of keeping it simple, advancing pucks, and playing hard on them before they can play hard on us. So,
you got a favorite road rink to play in? Is there one that you like the most to go to, whether it's because of the bounces you get from some of the boards or, I don't know, maybe just the look of the thing?
I mean, the Erie Insurance Arena is by far, in my opinion, the best arena to play in
the league. Yeah, it's definitely my favorite one to play in as well.
Yeah,
I'm right there with you.
If I had to say on the road, I enjoy playing in Kingston. I just like the feel of the rink.
Yeah.
And I like playing in Guelph, too. Yet again, I don't know, it feels nice there. The rink's nice, ice is good, and I don't know, I like playing
That's the coldest rink in the league for me. I'm always freezing out there.
And where, in Guelph?
In Guelph, oh yeah.
Yeah?
It is so cold. Between there and in Sarnia, because there's I'm right by the HVAC and Sarnia is always bitterly cold. But they put the press box right by the vents and everything.
Oh, okay.
So you just sit there and it just blows cold air on you and you're freezing by the end. What about you, Marty?
Yeah,
you have to go on the road and got to pick one?
For me, it's London, just because, that's where I'm from.
Town,
and, I have some childhood memories of playing in that rink as well. So, I don't know, it's just kind of a nostalgia feeling of coming back and playing there in front of friends and family. So, for me, that would be London.
So Owen Sound this weekend. You got games on Saturday night, Sunday afternoon, and Owen Sound, a team that's kind of the mix of things. Everybody's kind of in the mix of it, especially the Midwest Division. You guys, I mean, it's just a handful of points separate you from moving up into second in the division.
Yeah.
So a couple of wins here this weekend, you're right back at it. But for the Attack, what kind of challenges does this team bring to you? We know they have some skilled players on there. They're kind of young, goaltending-wise, but what can you guys take advantage, and what do you expect this weekend from the Attack?
I mean, yeah, like you said, they have some really good players in their team, and like Suzuki is arguably one of the best in the league. So I mean, he's definitely a guy that we're gonna have to watch out for. But you gotta treat every game the same. Every team in this league is good, and everybody can score, everybody can skate, and we're just gonna have to play our game and do everything we can. And I think if we do that, we're gonna get the results we're looking for.
Yeah, same for me. If we go out there, play our game, play our system, and just take the game to them, keep it simple, we should be able to give them a good game and get a couple points here this weekend for sure.
Okay, guys, Owen Sound Attack Saturday night at 7:30, Sunday afternoon at 2 o'clock. Then you get to come back home for a Wednesday, and we'll bring that up on the next side. 11 a.m. start. You get the school day game, and it seems like bizarre things happen all the time in these school day games. You look at what happened today. Flint gets their first win of the season against Sarnia on their school day game. They had a wild one in Ottawa as well. Ottawa was able to pull that out against Kingston. So it's you never really know what you're going to get. We'll talk about that when we come back. But Otters Hour, it'll continue right after this. We're here live at Molly Brannigan's until 7 o'clock. Myself, Aaron Cooney, with Alex Gritz and Ryan Martin. More coming up on the way on Otters Hour. You're listening to the Erie Otters Radio Network on CBS Sports Radio 96.3 and 1260.
Whether you're an empty nester or a new retiree, when it comes to protecting your health, you want a sure thing you can count on. And that's Highmark Blue Cross Blue Shield. Nationally recognized by J.D. Power for outstanding member satisfaction with Medicare Advantage plans. When you need great customer service, count on Blue. Whoever you are and wherever you're headed, when you need us most, count on Blue. Highmark Blue Cross Blue Shield. This award is neither endorsed nor given by Medicare. For award information, visit jdpower.com/awards.
When you have a great name you can trust, you know where you can get a great used car with guaranteed credit approval. Erie Auto Credit, the home of guaranteed credit approval 100% of the time. Stop in today or go to erieautocredit.com.
This holiday season, my good friend gave to me 7 Powerball tickets, 6 match 6 chances, 5 cash points, 4 cash for lives, 3 pick 3s, 2 Mega Millions.
Pennsylvania lottery tickets make great gifts, like the new Cash Kringle, with top prizes of $100,000. Players must be 18 or older. Please play responsibly. Benefits older Pennsylvanians every day.
And best wishes from the lottery.
When you need a loan and you don't know where to get it, you gotta call Erie Auto Credit, Erie Auto Credit, and ErieAutoCredit.com.
The Sheraton and Courtyard Erie Bayfront Hotels are proud sponsors of the Erie Otters. Join them for their pregame and postgame celebration at the award-winning Bayfront Grill or the brand-new Shoreline Grill, located just minutes away from all the action. Let them help you fuel up to the high-energy game with their extensive menus and craft brew selections. You oughter be dining with the best. The Sheraton Erie Bayfront Grill and Courtyard by Marriott.
Few things hurt as much as a family or relationship that begins to unravel, and the longer it goes, the worse it feels. No matter how bad it seems, it doesn't have to be that way. There is hope. If you or a loved one needs help, call Family Services of NWPA today. Counseling is available for families, individuals, and couples. Take the first step at fsnwpa.org. Family Services of NWPA is a proud sponsor of the Erie Otters.
What sedan lets you hit the road and not the gas station? With an average of 37 miles per gallon highway, it's a 2018 Nissan Sentra. This compact sedan has a sporty profile thanks to its sleek aerodynamic design. It also has other great standard features like Bluetooth and remote keyless entry. The 2018 Nissan Sentra. Zero down for only $199 a month. Sign and drive. What's the best-selling SUV in America? It's the Nissan Rogue. Zero down for only $279 a month for 36 months. Sign and drive. The Rogue has standard features such as zero-gravity seats, Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, and rear cross-traffic alert. Zero down for only $279 a month for 36 months. Sign and drive. Stop in and meet the Rogue family at Interstate Nissan, 1.5 miles south of I-90 on Peachtree.
18 Nissan Sentra, selling price $19,247, VIN JY320068. 18 Nissan Rogue, selling price $26,100, VIN JP503998. Both leases 12,000 miles per year for 36 with Tier 1 credit approval through NMAC. Lease payment is plus tax, title, license, stock fee, and $595 acquisition fee.
Jerry just gradually got worse and worse. Our doctor said the only thing that could save you is a live donor.
Karen's husband Jerry had end-stage liver disease and needed a transplant.
our oldest daughter said, "Dad, I'm a match, let's do this."
UPMC is the only hospital in the region that does living donor liver transplants.
UPMC saved all of our lives. My girls still have their dad. I still have my sweetheart.
I didn't choose to have my liver fail. I did choose UPMC.
At ServPro of West Erie County, no job is too big and no question is too small. So when fire or water damage strikes your home or business, call on ServPro of West Erie County at 814-806-1987. That's where you'll find a team of specialists that's faster to any size disaster. So when the things that matter most are on the line, call ServPro of West Erie County, 814-806-1987 to help make fire and water damage like it never even happened. Franchises are independently owned and operated.
You're listening to the Otters Hour on CBS Sports Radio, 96.3 and 1260.
Scramble. Welcome back here into Otters Hour. I'm Aaron Cooney. With me here is Alex Gritz and Ryan Martin. And we're here at Molly Brannigan's live until 7 o'clock and chatting with these guys. And, we just looked at the schedule coming up to it. We went on the road. We're wrapping up a lot of our some of the longer road trips. And then we just have Owen Sound coming up next. 2 games. Then you come back home. And we get to, as I mentioned before earlier on the show, 6 of the next 8 games when you come back from Owen Sound are going to be on home ice. But it starts with the school day game, 11 a.m. start at the Erie Insurance Arena. You guys welcome in the Kitchener Rangers for the first time. So if going on the road throws off your routine, what does an 11 a.m. hockey game do when you're trying to get ready, perform, prepare your body, and then get back out there? How do you get set for an early morning game like that?
You kind of prepare the same way the night before.
Yeah.
You obviously want to get a little more sleep, but you definitely want to get up early, get moving, and you don't want to be sluggish when you get to the game. But honestly, I think it's harder for the visiting team. I mean, they're on the road and they're playing in the morning, but I mean, both of us are playing at the same time, so it's definitely we're both in the same boat, but it's you just got to play through it, and still you can't get away from your game.
A couple wild ones this morning, with Flint getting their first victory and everything. Marty, what about you? Would you prefer it just be 7 o'clock, or how do you get ready for this thing?
I definitely prefer 7 o'clock, but you got to take what you're given, and we have an 11 a.m. start. So I think, as Gritzy said, you got to get up early. That's the key. You can't lounge around and not move, because then you're going to be sluggish during the game as well. So it's just a matter of getting up and getting prepared. I kind of do the same thing before the game. It's just a matter of starting a lot earlier. So
wasn't our game at 10 last year?
I think it may have been 10:30.
10:30?
I think we started 10:30, but I think 11 o'clock just puts everything kind of across the board, and we'll get through it. But
I just remember getting up at 7:30. I was like, I can't believe I got to play a hockey game in 3 hours.
Yeah,
at least you weren't
thinking too.
You weren't at 4 o'clock in the morning waking up and then wrapping hot dogs, because we make all those lunches.
Yeah.
The whole office. Oh yeah, we get set. We start making those lunches. We get hot dogs up, and you wrap them up and get them ready to go.
There you go.
It started like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, that's a nice early morning right there.
Then try to call a hockey game. You never know. But it's okay. Wrapping up with this road trip coming up. It's not as long as we were coming back from Sault Ste. Marie, but how do you pass time on the bus? What do you do? I mean, the last one, that's almost a 10-hour ride back. We had a little trouble with Doug, and he took a bit of a wrong turn, but we got back on track and everything.
Did we take a wrong turn?
I didn't even know we took a wrong turn.
We got off the highway for some reason.
I remember that. I thought he was just changing out.
That's what I thought too. And then we turned back around and got back on. So it was a little weird. We got back through it, and then we eventually changed drivers when we got home here. But that second driver, he was buzzing.
I know, he was quick.
We were flying. But we'll keep that on the DL, because I don't know about the governor, all that stuff. And Doug was fired up over the weekend too, so we'll leave it go. But how do you pass the time? 9.5 hours, 10 hours sitting on a bus. About 5.5 here for Owen Sound. Just on the phone the whole time? You're watching the movies? Does anybody actually really watch the movies that we put online?
I can speak for myself. I definitely watched the movies.
Did you watch the first movie we watched on the way up, that bus ride movie? That was one of the worst.
You know what? It was so bad, I couldn't take my eyes off.
That's where I was at.
It was ridiculous.
That was the worst movie.
I don't recommend the
seen in
movie,
3 years
but
of being here.
no, it was interesting. But no, I enjoy the movies. I don't know about you, Marty, but I can't be on my phone for that long. I can do it for an hour or two, but then it's all right, I'm bored. What do I do here? So, no, but I like to move around, go talk to some of the boys, go sit in different seats. Just, I don't know, try to have a good time. And mess around. I mean, I don't ever really sleep on the bus. I don't know. I can't really get comfortable ever. Sometimes I do, but yeah, I don't know, just try and pass time as best as I can.
Yeah, I definitely watch some of the movies that are playing, unless it's the first one. It's
whatever that bus ride.
That was a rough one for sure. But yeah, I try and watch as much of the movies as I can and try and stay off my phone. I can't look at my phone for that long.
Yeah.
It hurts my eyes. So.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, but then I also, as soon as it gets dark, there's a good chance I'm falling asleep on a long road trip like that. So, yeah, that helps pass a lot of the time for sure.
So, Gritzy, I want to ask you, I mean, you're a Pittsburgh guy, just outside from Cranberry.
Yeah,
What's it like playing in Erie? I mean, you've talked to me before about coming up and seeing some games. You're telling me about watching Dane Fox score a hat trick in one of the games.
Yeah.
What's it like now being part of this team and just a short trip up I-79 for, I mean, your dad goes everywhere. He goes that.
He's all over the place.
So, but what's it like playing for the Otters and being so close to home?
It's really nice. I mean, it's a dream come true, to be honest with you. Just, like growing up, coming to games, like watching McDavid, watching guys like Fox and Brown. I always wanted to be an Erie Otter, and like now that I am, it's really surreal, and like I couldn't be more thankful. I'm super happy here. Where, my billets are amazing, the organization's awesome, top to bottom, especially that Aaron Cooney guy. He's a great guy. But it's awesome. I mean, I can't be more thankful. Every day is just it's awesome. I words can't describe it. It's a perfect situation, and it's really nice. My dad and mom get to come up all the time. They're always there to support me, and I know my dad's listening right now, so he'll like the shout out. No, but really, for real though, I really appreciate when they come up to watch me. It means a lot, and it's a perfect situation. I don't know, you trained in the off season at the Lemieux complex, the Mayor Lemieux complex, just outside there. The Pittsburgh Penguins practice as well. Mm-hmm. What's that place like? I have yet to go there. Oh yeah, you've been there?
I only drive by it. You see the banners on the wall.
Super nice.
Yeah,
those banners are really cool. The cup banners, but it's a beautiful facility.
Yeah.
It's.
And you work with Tyler Kennedy. It comes together because he was a Sioux Greyhound too.
Yeah, he was a
drafted. And
that was kind of cool. So when I was playing there, I saw him there one day, and I'm like, hey, he's from the Sioux, and I just kind of started talking to him, and I skated with him this summer. We skated together. He's a really good resource. I think now that he's done playing, he really enjoys kind of just giving back. I mean, he had a pretty good career. I mean, he's a really good career. So he definitely knows his stuff, and he really likes to help, and he's a funny guy to be around too. It's cool to be like, I don't know, I enjoy being around guys that played at that kind of level. I mean, he's pretty cool. But yeah, the Pens facility is a great resource. I mean, there's I skate there sometimes, and it's really nice, clean. It's beautiful.
Marty, you're coming off of a season-ending injury, off season. How do you prepare your body, get back into shape, especially with it being a lower body injury that kept you out for the final 2 months of the season?
Yeah, obviously my off season involved the first month or so. I couldn't really do too much. I was still immobile for sure, but once I got out of that, it was just a matter of working even harder than I had to like the previous years and such. So just getting back in the gym, training my legs as much as I could, trying to get back to game pace. And nothing's ever going to get you to game pace until you start playing games and everything. But the off season, my off season was just trying to get as strong as I could for the season coming up. But.
Guys, a couple questions for you. We'll change gears here. We'll lighten the tone a little bit.
Yeah.
So, all right. So if you're on the Otters, on the hockey team, if you're picking the shootout, who's going? Who's your top three guys that you're putting in there? Now, there might be some guys that we don't know about that don't get the call right away, but I know practice comes around and you guys get a chance to practice some moves. I know Wes Wolf is out there from time to time with you guys, but
if it was my call, I'd be going first.
Yeah,
set the tone early. No,
right off the bat.
But I think
because then you can get that leg kick in.
Yeah,
bring it back.
Yeah, and you can have a great call for that.
Leg kick.
Yeah, bring the leg kick in. Pop the water bottle. No, but
you definitely got to put Sings in there.
Yeah, Singer, he's a goal scorer. That guy can score goals. And then Golod for sure.
Yeah, he's been pretty good at the shootouts. So
Golad's good, and I think G's really good too. Yeah, and Maxey obviously.
Maxi's only 2 for 11.
He's only 2 for 11, or 2 for 12.
2 for 12 after that.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 for 12.
But I mean, you can't. It's Maxi. I mean, you can't go wrong. The guy's a pretty good hockey player. So
the question that's kind of been pushed around in the last 2 shows that we've done here on Otters Hour has been best dressed, best style. Do you have which guy has the best style? Who comes in with the best suits? Who's got the best look going on?
I rock the bow tie better than anybody. I can honestly say that.
Those are real. Are those tie?
No, they're cheap ones. No, I think
I gave with a secret, man. I'm sorry. You should just went with it. Nobody would ever know.
Well,
Nobody question you.
To be honest, yeah, no, I don't know. I wouldn't even know where to begin to tie a bow tie. But
YouTube. That's where I figured.
Yeah, that's where you learned.
That's what you got to do.
No, I think who is really good dressed? Is there anybody?
I think Max has got a pretty good style.
Yeah, when he does his hair, he looks all right, but it's when he does his hair.
When he does his hair.
Yeah, Battaglia, he's pretty good dressed.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you though, like nobody ever really dresses up too much.
No.
Everybody's pretty like
Is it
really
too much
casual.
superstitious with when it gets down to? Because like the funny thing to me is Connor McDavid he's on GQ and all this stuff for style.
Yeah.
The guy wore the same suit, gray suit, lavender shirt, same tie, every day.
Yeah.
Like that's gonna seems like with a bus and everything like that. It's you kind of just get into that routine and just go with it. Just superstition, whatever it may be. You know?
I think it's such a grind. We're worried about other stuff, looking good. I mean, it's.
Realistically, you put it on, and you have it on for about 10 minutes.
Yeah,
so.
that too. Yeah, you don't have it on for very long. There's, McDavid's got a bunch of cameras on him now, so he probably wants to look good. But yeah, we don't have our suits on for too long. But yeah, nobody really is. I don't think there's a one guy who is like lights out when it comes to being best dressed.
All right, here's one for you. If there was a arm wrestling competition in the locker room, who wins that?
Ooh.
I know we did a lot of ping pong. There's a lot of ping pong that we play.
Yeah.
But if there's an arm wrestling, if we brought a table down with like the whole thing, have you seen those where you line up on the one side and you have the bar, the handle that you grab, and you actually lock in?
I think Marty would be up there. Marty would be definitely a top 3. I think Duffer's up there. He's a strong guy, really strong guy. And then
probably Kurt too. Kurt's strong.
Kurt's a big guy too. I'd say those 3 for sure.
Anybody that would surprise you? That
Hoffman.
Yeah,
he's, believe it or not, like
I feel he's undercover.
Oh yeah,
strong.
definitely.
Yeah,
like when I see him in the weight room, he's a pretty strong guy.
That's interesting. I'm curious. We may have to test this theory at some point. A little competition we get some. They actually, what was it? There's like an arm wrestling show, like championship show or whatever. It was on like AMC or something. But Erie, PA was one of the places that you did, like was like the area for you, train or whatever for it.
Yeah.
So get you guys in. We'll put it on camera or something. have the actual competition go down. Who's the best Snapchat follow on the team?
Sproul.
Yeah,
Sproul. This guy is always taking Snapchats.
Yeah, you're on the bus, you just see the flashes in their mind.
See, it's funny to look back because it's like all of a sudden it's like flat when lights go out, movies are out, flat, all back there. Yeah,
he's got the worst faces too. He's always just like, I don't know what he's doing. He's always fixing his hair, like fixing the lighting,
he's trying to look
different angles. Like he's all over the place. But I mean, I guess you got to impress the ladies.
You got to get the perfect picture, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so, man. I would get annoying though. I mean, he really puts a lot of effort into it.
It might hurt my eyes if I took that many pictures in a row, you know.
I mean, we were talking about screen time and everything. If you're on it too long, this guy. I was curious.
Oh, he can Snapchat with the best one too. You Snapchat him, bang, answer right away. Oh yeah.
Hopefully nobody in Fairview, none of the teachers are listening because we don't want to put that out there that the Sproulers on the phone the whole time.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure they know.
What about on Instagram?
Big Instagram guy?
Who's a big Instagram guy? Anybody?
I would say our coach, Wes Wolf.
Oh, Wes? Okay.
Yeah, Wes Wolf. He's got a good Instagram. He's always got some clever captions on his posts. He's got some.
Yeah, you can tell he thinks about him, yeah, for sure.
Pardon me?
You can tell he thinks about his posts, yeah.
Oh, yeah, he definitely puts a lot of thought into it. Too much thought into it. No, but He's pretty funny. He's a really funny guy, and he's really good at joking around with us. So, but no, definitely, I think he's got a good Instagram for sure.
Guys, we're going to take one more break, and when we come back, we'll round things out. I got some questions from the fans in attendance here that stopped by, so I got a handful of things to get through. We'll also give away some of these tickets as well, but that's all on the other side of this break. This is Otters Hour. I'm Aaron Cooney here with Alex Gritz and Ryan Martin. We're here at Molly Brannigan's Live. One more segment coming up. We'll be here till 7 o'clock, and then trivia takes over. But we'll go to the last break in, come back with Marty and Gritzy here right after this. You're listening to the Erie Otters Radio Network on CBS Sports Radio 96.3 and 1260.
Together, Highmark Blue Cross Blue Shield and AHN St. Vincent Hospital make it easier to get quality care by investing in new facilities close to home, like an enhanced emergency department, renovated operating suites, an all-new cancer center, and the Eastside Health and Wellness Pavilion opening in 2019. Highmark and AHN St. Vincent. Together for health. Together for you. Visit togetherforerie.com to learn more.
Over the years, technology has greatly improved the productivity of the business office. From faxes and copiers to multifunction printers, now we just don't know how to get things done without them. That means you need a reliable printer copier and a dependable service plan. That's why you should trust Cooper Business Machines. They are Erie's only authorized dealer for sharp document systems. And most importantly, they'll maintain your machine so that it continues to, well, work. Just like your car, it needs regular maintenance and parts need to be replaced regularly. If your copier isn't properly maintained or you're not getting toner in a timely fashion, then you've been reminded of what it's like to work in the dark ages. Don't wait any longer. Your business requires dependability. Shouldn't you expect the same? Cooper Business Machines, Erie's only authorized sharp dealer and service provider. Helping you get back to business since 1980. Online at cooperbusinessmachines.com or call 456-7585.
Every time you enter the doors at New Motors, you're guaranteed to find the most experienced team in town. They understand the value of teamwork, provide great customer service, fight to get you the best price, and at the end of the day,
outstanding customer service is our goal.
Only at New Motors.
When you visit, remember, tell them Larry sent you.
This holiday season, my good friend gave to me. Selling Powerball tickets, 6 match 6 chances. 5 cash points. 4 cash for lives, 3 pick 3s, 2 mega millions.
Pennsylvania lottery tickets make great gifts, like the new Cash Kringle, with top prizes of $100,000. Players must be 18 or older. Please play responsibly. Benefits older Pennsylvanians every day.
And best wishes from the lottery.
Welcome to Tim Hortons.
I'll take a coffee and...
How about a bagel breakfast sandwich? They're just 2 for $4.
Oh, I like that.
Freshly prepared with savory sausage, fluffy egg, and melted cheese on a freshly baked bagel. Just 2 for $4.
I like that. I just fist bumped your speaker.
Oh, I just fist bumped you back.
Get 2 sausage, egg, and cheese breakfast sandwiches on a plain bagel or English muffin for just $4. Or mix and match for $4. Great quality at a great value. It's all good at Tim Hortons. No substitutions or additions, limited time only at participating restaurants.
At ServPro in West Erie County, no job is too big and no question is too small. So when fire or water damage strikes your home or business, call on ServPro of West Erie County at 814-806-1987. That's where you'll find a team of specialists that's faster to any size disaster. So when the things that matter most are on the line, call ServPro of West Erie County, 814-806-1987 to help make fire and water damage like it never even happened. Franchises are independently owned and operated.
As a CEO, I want the best from our employees. In return, they want the best from their company, especially when it comes to their health benefits. That's why we choose UPMC Health Plan. It gives our employees in-network access to the best doctors and hospitals, including the world-class care of UPMC. And the best part? It's affordable for all of us.
For the quality, affordable coverage your company deserves, here's the plan, UPMC Health Plan.
Welcome back here into Otters Hour. I'm your host, Aaron Cooney, wrapping things up from Molly Brannigan's. And another great show here. As my guests today were Alex Gritz and Ryan Martin. And as we have the final segment here, last 5 minutes of the show, guys, when we came in here, the Molly Brannigan's has been a great host for the last for 2 shows now. And every month they have a new Otters sandwich. This month it was featured by Kyle Maximovich. He put together the Maxi and cheeseburger with cheeseburger with some mac and cheese on it. Makes sense. Anybody have it here? I know we got a couple Otters fans here. Jack Martin had one. He gave me 2 thumbs up on the Maxi and cheeseburger.
I just ordered mine to go.
I think we got a round coming this way, so we can get the real test in. You guys tried the Dan Murphy sandwich, so we really have to line them up and test them out. Who's the best chef coming up? All the way for the Erie Otters. But with Jack did pass along questions. We got some questions here from out in the stands. Jack wants to know, what's the status in terms of possible trades? He heard that they're trading me. That the Otters are going to trade Aaron Cooney.
Aaron Cooney.
I
heard
talked
that
to Brownie about that.
I want you out.
I thought I had a no movement clause here, but I don't know if that expired after 5 years.
Definitely heard
so
some
I'm on year
rumblings
6.
down there.
Honestly. No, I heard that too, Cooney. So your job's in jeopardy here.
I get it. We're
here.
retooling. We got to watch, but man, I thought I had it here with a veteran voice now into a 6th year. I thought it was safe.
6 years, huh?
This is season 6 for me. Yeah. Nice. Darlene wants to know, what's your favorite Christmas cookie?
My favorite Christmas cookie.
I can just rattle them off here. She's listening. Darlene,
so
you don't know.
I don't know.
They may show up at the Otters or at a game or something.
That's why I'm going to be very descriptive here.
Right.
So I don't know what they're called, but they're just like a small circle, and they have sprinkles around them, and they have like icing in the middle.
Darlene's shaking her head. Yes, she knows what she's talking about.
She knows what I'm talking about.
Sure.
Yeah,
she's got you covered.
Terrific.
I can't.
And my grandma, she used to make these just like simple cutouts, like a star or a snowman, whatever. And they were really basic. She put sprinkles on them. They were really basic. I don't know. I just really liked them though. She made the snowflakes too. But I miss those cookies for sure.
Marty, you got a favorite? You got a favorite that Christmas cookie?
Well, at Christmas, my grandma always makes these sugar cookies again with all the cutouts of the stars and Santa and Christmas trees and all that. And I love those, and that's probably my number 1 spot.
I'm hoping my mom's listening too, because she always makes a handful. But I like snowballs and ginger snaps.
Oh yeah, ginger snaps.
Walnut
ginger
fantasies.
snaps,
If you've heard of those, those are good too. So I got a handful of cookies, and I'm hoping. Usually when I come back up, my mom gives me so many too, because I'll go home for Christmas and come back up. I gotta freeze them. So then when I get to June, July, I just pull out some Christmas cookies and I'm ready to go. They've been
Christmas in
sitting
July.
there.
Huh?
Exactly. Ready to keep the party going. Guys, I know we're wrapping things up here on the show, but just had some out of the blue kind of questions that I was just curious to see where you guys are at. A couple of different things to fill things out. So I know they just had the winning big lottery number here in the States, but if you won the lottery, what's the first thing you're doing with that jackpot?
Buying a hockey team.
You're gonna buy out Jim Waters? Would you just say go with the Otters?
No, I don't know. I don't know what I would do. I would definitely give some to my parents. Yeah. Some to my.
There's no car or something like a.
I don't know. I'm not a flashy guy.
No.
Pretty basic guy. I really don't know, and I'm so young. Like, what am I gonna do?
You could easily just hop in and take over the best style on the team, because you would.
That is true. I could just.
You could take that number 1 spot.
I could take the number 1 style in the style spot. So I don't know. We'll have to see.
Marty,
hopefully I do win the lottery though. That'd be nice.
Yeah, I don't really know. That's to the point of money where I wouldn't even know what to do with it. But probably we get a new car. Maybe some sort of a Jeep or something would be nice. But other than that, I really don't know. You almost want to just give it to your family and a couple friends. Maybe give them a little bit. Maybe a little bit would go over to Gritzy. Maybe.
Yeah, thanks, Marty. Appreciate that.
That's
really nice.
But you could.
I feel bad I didn't say I'd give you anything.
So you could soup up the bus. Maybe you could get the
suit up the bus a bit.
Right?
Yeah.
And you'd be like, we'll be set, man. Maybe we could just fly everywhere.
Yeah, upgrade. Just upgrade.
That might be what I like. No more.
plane.
Maybe just get a team plane.
That's it. We were talking about that over the weekend. I think getting a plane.
Yeah.
If we won the lottery, we get a plane for the boys.
That's huge. I'm all in on that one. If you guys can do it. Guys, hey, thanks for joining us on the show here. We're live from Molly Brannigan's. We're going to wrap things up. They got trivia that starts up here in just a little bit.
Sports Flash.
I'm Jay Berman. We'll start with the NBA getting set for a pair of games at the top of the 7 o'clock Eastern hour. Thunder and Cavaliers will meet in Cleveland. Cavs have just one win on the season. They are 1-9. Russell Westbrook will not play for OKC. He, of course, suffered a sprained ankle Monday night. Thunder enter 5-4. They'll get underway in Cleveland shortly. Also in Orlando, between the 4-win Pistons and the 4-win Magic, they'll get underway shortly. Then at the bottom of the hour, 2 more games, Spurs and Heat in Miami, Knicks and Hawks in Atlanta. Several interesting matchups later on tonight. Nuggets are 9-1. They're on the road for the Grizzlies. Also have the Sixers and Pacers from Indianapolis, both teams above 500. Raptors are 10-1. They visit the Kings in Sacramento. Lakers and Timberwolves, 10:30 Eastern Time from Staples Center in L.A. All right, hockey, just 3 games on the schedule tonight, the first of which begins at the bottom of the hour. Always fun when the Penguins and Capitals meet. Predators and Avalanche at 10 Eastern, then at 10:30 Eastern.